telling my kids that if I always delayed exams and right at the last part, I would prepare and barely pass. And I was telling them that, guys, this exam, we cannot take it like any other exam, the exam of our life. We got to do it every day, absolutely watching over our souls and watching over what we're doing, and just make sure that we're aligned behind God and His messengers,
Yeah.
even if you don't understand much of it.
Oh, yeah. You won't. I
Yeah.
mean, most believers don't understand jack. I mean, if you
Mm.
look at the examples of the believers and the messengers, the believers are a bunch of retards in front of the messenger, literally. And they are hypocritical. They backbite the messenger. They're like tongue in cheek to the messenger and the prophet. It's disgusting. These are the believers. Forget about the other people who are rejectors and hypocrites. Yeah, they say, oh, the ones that followed Muhammad were the best believers, best of the Muslims, and the believers were the ones who follow Muhammad. Really? Have you read the Quran? Have you seen what they did to Muhammad in the Quran? Yeah, unbelievable, huh? Wretched freaks these people are. They just want to justify that they're fine and they're not. And they cannot justify it.
They did to the messengers what we all do to messengers: betray
It's just
God and
never
His
going to
message.
change.
Yeah,
Why would
betrayal,
it change?
betrayal.
Betray, hypocrisy, destitution, delusion, yeah, denigration, rejection, hurt, yeah, demean them, call them crazy. What are they talking about? I can't see any hereafter. Where's no signs of that? What is this book? Nonsense. Nonsense. God? What God? We are the gods. That's what they say.
Hmm.
Soon they
Yeah.
will know. Soon
Which
it's coming.
one one day we will also talk about this whole nonsense of spirituality, how they've destroyed the whole concept of the spirit of God. Even the
Mhm.
like in the Pakistan area, they would say we have ruh, and I say, what the hell are you talking about? You have soul, nafs,
Yeah.
but they
Oh
all
yeah.
say made
They've
my
all
ruh.
said, yeah. In the subcontinent or especially Pakistan, it's
Hmm.
ruh is what you are. No morons. You are soul. You are nafs in the Quran and soul in uh, English, but Urdu, this language called Urdu, has massacred the Arabic language in like no other person can possibly imagine, and
Hmm.
no other language can possibly do, except the one who invented Urdu. Yeah, must be a high Satan, that guy who invented Urdu and all
Hmm.
these words that have been mutilated in actually not just the meanings but the way they pronounce the letters in
Hmm.
Urdu, destroying the way the Arabic is supposed to be pronounced. Yeah,
Hmm.
and then they denigrate the one who can't say the Arabic properly
Hmm.
because it's not pronouncing it properly. So yeah, this we can talk about this later. Yeah, and
Yeah.
also to add to this, the books of God. Just to wrap this up, we go to the next subject. Yeah,
Hmm.
so books of God are these Torah, the Injil, the Quran are in a book of God, which we are all in. We are all in a book of God, a record of God. Yeah? We all reside in this record, which is called the mother of the book, Ummul Kitab in Arabic, mother of the book. So all books, including these three that we have been talking about here in the last 20 minutes or so, all books are within that book. So these are little books. The Quran is nothing compared to mother of the book that contains everything that has ever happened, that is happening right now. Real time, it's being written as we speak. It's being written. And while we speak, there are billions others speaking, all being written. And they're writing their own books, just like we are writing our own books with what we say and what we do. They are writing their books, and that account is what's going to come to them when they die. And that account is what's going to come to us when we die. And all this people's book is being written right now. This whole generation's book is being written through whatever time they started to this until they end. Then the next generation book will. So there are many, many records within the record, yeah. And every one of us has our own book within that record. That's where everything is written. That is the actual book, which is by the side of God and some of his angels and the
Yeah.
spirit possibly. Yeah. So that's what I know about the books. Yeah.
Is more than anything of what we know. So that's good. But listen, isn't it weird that some of what you talked about, they would believe all of that shit that they would put in Harry Potter. They would show Dromedons or Dragons coming and dragging the souls from the body and taking them
Mm-hmm.
down Down the
Hmm.
hell, yeah.
Hmm.
They'll believe in that, and they'll believe in
Hmm.
the book of the Harry Potter or
Yeah, yeah.
Jumanji, and they'll
Hmm.
believe in all of that,
Yeah.
but not what
Mm-mm.
God and His
This
message.
can't be. This can't be happening in actual reality. This is a fantasy, you see. It's science fiction, yeah? We invented it. Sure. How did you invent it? Yeah, you can't invent anything that God hasn't invented, yeah?